just felt good to be in front of my home fans. You know, looking in the crowd, seeing some familiar faces, you know, familiar mound, and it just felt good to be back home. You know?
Yeah, you had a lot of fans back there.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. So.
Yeah. Now the pitch count. I mean, it was high today. What do you think you can do to work? I mean, obviously that's not ideal to be throwing. I mean, you had over 40 pitches after 2. What are you gonna do?
Definitely. I mean, I just got to focus on getting ahead in counts, throwing more strikes earlier in the count, where I can be in more command, as opposed to, you know, being back 3-0, 2-0, where hitters are in command. So I just got to work on just throwing strikes early in the counts.
So do you feel comfortable throwing all those pitches? You know, well over 100 pitches.
I mean, yeah, you just got to be in shape.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go out there and throw a complete game, you got to be in shape.
Yeah.
You got to be, you know, got to do all the work behind the fences and, you know, behind closed doors to be able to go out there and throw 120 pitches, 130, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, and to have 2 freshmen come out and close the game instead of Leaf, you know, you guys must be feeling confident with your underclassmen pitchers.
Oh, I definitely feel confident in those guys. You know, they proved themselves in the offseason, a couple games. You know, when they go out there, they take their opportunity and they seize it. And there's a lot of talent, and I just can't wait to see them, you know, get older and mature as pitchers and as men.
I mean, you know, he pitched well. I just felt that we needed to keep him in there for the 8th. You know, you don't want to go to the bullpen unless you feel better about your bullpen than the guy out on the mound right now. You know, so without Leaf here for the, you know, the 3 games or the 2 games, I just felt we needed to, you know, we needed to keep him in there for one more, try to ride the horse one more time. So, but he pitched great. You know, he pitched real well. He came up with some good pitches to get, you know, induce double plays and did a nice job. And you know, I'm not sure he had his best stuff the last 3 innings, but still managed to get him out. So.
Yeah. What's it like to have, you know, those 2 guys that can go really deep into the game?
Well, we feel we have 3, you know, and Joe did a great job last week against Fordham, and hopefully he'll do the same thing again tomorrow. But we're looking for a good outing by Glenn tomorrow too, to get us deep into the game. You know, because once again we don't have Leaf in the first game, we do have him in the second.
So you went with Tim and Connor to close the game instead of Leaf. So you must be feeling a lot of confidence with those 2 guys to come in.
Well, you know, honestly, Tim hadn't thrown for a while. Yeah. He hadn't thrown since Monmouth, but he pitched well there. And you know, we needed to get him in the game, and I told him that we were looking for him. We saved him against Holy Cross to come in extra innings because it was a tight game. You always need to have somebody in the bullpen if you do extra. So he was ready on Tuesday, and so was his turn of pitch. And then Connor has been really effective against left-handers and against everybody. So you know, we were going to keep him for the 2 lefties that were back-to-back.
So are these types of situations we're going to be seeing them this year, coming in close situations?
Possibly, but you know, if Leaf's available, if Leaf's rested, he pitches against anybody.
Yeah.